Hello, my people. Hello. So yeah, it has been long, right? Really long. But I sincerely apologize. I really apologize because, hey guys, life has been lifing me. Life has been lifing me so much that I just couldn't upload, which is not fair to you guys. Really not fair to you guys. But yeah, it is what it is. But honestly, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to you guys for the love and for the support and for 635 subscribers right now. 635, like, who would have thought? Who would have thought that this village girl of yours who came all the way from Arua would end up sharing her life in Canada with 635 of you guys? Like, I'm so humbled for the love. I'm so humbled that now 1,000 subscribers is a goal that we are going to achieve. We're really going to achieve. I even never thought I would make to 100 subscribers. So 635. I'm so humbled. I'm so thankful to you guys for the love. Please, you've actually motivated me and inspired me to even keep making content, because I didn't see this as a content making thing. I was just basically wanting to save and keep my memories, my life experience here in this country, so that tomorrow my family can get to see what it was like, what it was like for me, the transformation, how I began and how I got to be where we all are as a family. But you guys are like, you know what, Favor, we want to share this life with you, and because of that, you guys have given me your support so seriously. You've given me 600 and 1,000 subscribers now a goal. But that's not why we're here. Yeah, let's just talk about a day in my life. A day in my life. I remember I don't remember what the last video I posted was about, but in one of the videos I posted, I remember sharing about you know, moving to a new place and blah blah blah, things like that. But this is also not what that video is. Today's video is about. Today's video is just basically about like a day in my life. The moving video will do it soon, probably soon. Because yeah, we have so much to share, but we will do that. We will do that soon, because because I'm just saving the story for another day, because it's all over the place. The moving story is all over the place. I'm not completely settled or moved in completely, but I'll share the story with you guys probably in the next video after this one. So yeah, what had happened was, I think a month or more ago, I lost my phone. I lost my phone in an Uber. But okay, let's even go back. The phone story. Yeah, right now I'm using a phone to film this video. But before, yeah, when I first came to this country, Canada, a friend of mine had bought me. Oh my God, English is not Englishing right now, but a friend of mine had got for me. Okay, is it called Huawei or Huawei? Oh, okay, that phone, that one. I don't know, Huawei or Highway or whatever. Just some, some tiny small phone, and that was what she got for me to use while I was in US. So when I came to Canada, guys, sorry, I just finished and came back from work, and I'm quite exhausted, of course. So when I came to Canada, that's what I was using. And to transition, of course, I needed to get a Canadian phone number. So I remember the first time I wanted to get a Canadian phone number, I didn't know what to do, but I ended up going to Walmart to get like a talk, like the old phones we used to have, like the button phones, but the smart version of it was a Nokia. I think I have it somewhere in one of the boxes that I have. That phone, I kept it, but it's not like it looks like a smartphone, but it doesn't operate like a smartphone, kinda. Because I bought it at $40. That was, yeah. So So I used it. It had its own malfunctions and things like that. It will freeze. Sometimes someone calls you, you can't cause. And this was because I was using these funny phones, because apparently to get a very good smartphone, it has to be on financing. Like if you go to the networks around, it has to be on financing. And I didn't have a credit card that I could use to do financing. Yeah, that was, I didn't have a credit card. I don't know what were the different requirements that I didn't have. I didn't have an ID, a Canadian ID. So I went, yeah, I eventually went and made an ID, resident ID for Ontario. I got it. And then later I also went and did my driving course, the online one. And then I got my I traded in my ID for my driver's license, which, yeah. And then eventually I worked for a few months and then was able to get a credit card. And then I got this phone that I'm using right now for filming on Virgin Network financing. I was supposed to pay, I don't know how much per month. Yeah, I went with that. And then, yeah, I was paying it so nice. It was supposed to be 2 years payment plan for 24 months. I was paying well. I just me. I'm the kind of person always when I'm maybe moving from one place to another. I'm always on internet, maybe watching a YouTube video, or on Facebook watching these funny clips on Facebook, right? Something like that. I had a moment where I received a bill of, at first I received a bill of 500 and something, no, 300 and something dollars. I'm like, why would I receive? Because my payment plus the phone and my payment plan was about $45 per month, which is manageable. Then I received a bill of 300 and something. When I reached out, oh yeah, you're overusing data. I cleared that one. Again, the next time I got a bill of 500 and something. I'm like, people, this is not beginning to work for me. Like, yeah, they kept still emphasizing to me, oh yeah, the problem is you overuse data, blah 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 blah. I remember having a friction about that. They kind of ended up reducing for me the figure. I don't remember how much, so I ended up paying that figure that they reduced. The next time, guys, I get a bill of $700 something. I'm like, you guys, I think we're done. If this is the case, cut me off on internet, cut me off on everything that is supposedly making me get this big bill. Cut me off. I'm just going to pay for the phone itself, and that's it. So we eventually settled on that. So I ended up paying for the phone only. The phone is a Samsung Galaxy A52. This is the phone that I'm using for filming. And then first, which means now I wasn't paying for the internet, for the phone line itself, so they cut me off. But I was still having to pay for the phone. So I kept continuing paying for the phone, and I just said, I don't want your network anymore. I don't want any data from you. I don't want anything. So yeah. So which means I could not have an actual direct phone line that you could call me, because after I kept using the same number though on WhatsApp, but not on direct calls, because you have to activate your line to be able to make calls. So I kept using that number on WhatsApp for a very long time. Actually, I think I was eventually disconnected off WhatsApp. I think maybe, I don't know, for a very long time, 7 or 8 months after was when I was eventually disconnected. So yeah, but what I decided to do was I asked a friend offered to. I think my landlady has gotten visitors or whatever. That background noise, let's just ignore. So eventually, a friend of mine got me a used phone, a Samsung Galaxy S, whatever, I don't know, from US. Then got for me, and then I got a line with Roger, and then I put in that phone. So the phone I've been using for mobile internet, mobile internet, mobile data, and everything. So I've been using that phone until 1 month and something ago, when I forgot that phone in an Uber with my power bank, my ATM card. Okay, just forgot a wallet with everything in it. And but the power bank is big. I don't know where it is, but the Uber, when I reached out to Uber, because when you lose something, there's lost and found on Uber. I went to Uber. Uber said they reached out to this guy. This guy brings back my power bank and said he didn't find a phone or anything else. So, but later on, yeah, he didn't. He said the phone was going through the first 2 days, and then from there, nothing was going through completely. So now I've not been with the phone except this one here, the one, like I said, and I just use it for WhatsApp, and it only works on Wi-Fi. It doesn't it is locked to the previous network that I was using, which is Virgin. So it's locked to it, so I can't put another SIM card in it. Maybe I can unlock it when I eventually maybe out of this country, but within here I've tried to unlock it and they told me, oh, it's locked to the network, it's locked to the network, so they couldn't. Now guys, my hustle to try to get another phone has been hell. I'm telling you. I even went to Roger, the network I'm using, the one I want, the one I've been using. I even went to them. To help me. I want to buy a phone cash. I don't want no such thing as a refinancing, blah blah blah. I don't want any financing, because there were 2 years with Virgin. I had enough of it, so I don't want to do anything like that again. So I want to just go buy a phone with my money, come home and start using my phone. Oh no, sorry, it's financing. You Ottawa, I went to phone dealers. Oh, financing. Oh, financing. Guys, please, people who are, how have you got your phones? You guys, you people who are in Canada, tell me, how have you got your phones? How? Please, people, tell me. I've tried. Being without a phone is not easy. It's hell. Because most of the offices you go, they expect you to call to book appointment, everything. Call. Have you called? Did you call before coming? Call. For the last 1 month and something, I have not been able to make calls to anyone. I can only communicate with people via WhatsApp, and not you can't be communicating with offices via WhatsApp. Like it's just hell. So getting a new phone has been hell, real hell for me. Until I went, of course, internet. Okay, me, I was open to now buying a used phone, just also like the same one. But then you Google the different used phone options, you reach out, no one gets back in touch with you. So I happened to go to Montreal. I happened to have someone go to Montreal, and this person goes to Samsung, a Samsung outlet in Montreal, and then it just tells me, oh, I've found a phone that you could. So there are phones, then there's this. Some of the phones, the phones that I wanted, my price range were below below the Samsung A52, the one I'm using, like the one I'm using for filming right now. So I wanted to buy a phone, but I also wanted an upgrade, something like an upgrade. And guys, for me, I'm not a fan of iPhone. I've used iPhone actually. I remember when I gave birth to my daughter, the father gifted me iPhone 5, which had just come out then in 2014. So I was gifted an iPhone. I didn't even know about iPhones, but yeah. So I've not been a fan of iPhones for a long time, but I'm a Samsung person all the way. So I got a Samsung. I don't know if you guys can see. Samsung A54 5G. So this is the phone I got. It's brand new. You can see there, brand new. Yeah, it's the phone. And this is how the back looks like. Yeah. So this is the phone. So this is the phone I've gotten. Finally. It costed me, where is the receipt? I got the phone. Okay, the receipt is saying 700 and I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, $715. But it's saying actually the phone. Where is the breakdown of this receipt, by the way? Okay, it's only showing I'm not seeing the breakdown. I don't know why, but the phone was actually 400 and something. And then I got this screen whatever. I got it. These are the things I got. So the total comes to 715. Finally, I was able to get a phone that I could pay up at once, and just people, please tell me, share with me, how have you been able to get, people in Canada, how have you been able to get your phones? Because guys, this was crazy for me, and I was very, very frustrated. I don't want to pay a phone payment plan. I want to get my phone, go home and forget about payment plans, and just pay for the services that I use. So guys, this has been from me to you. Please keep subscribing, keep sharing the video.